Hey guys, it's Stefan. It's been a while since I made a video, but I feel like it's time to go through the my first impressions of the runes and masteries, and well, new runes, not masteries. They are basically masteries, but I want to go through them from the point of view of a Diana player. So I'm going to give brief thoughts on each part of the keystones, and we're going to start off in the resolve keystones, our resolve tree, which is about durability and crowd control. So you get passively 130 health from picking this path. So the first keystone is Grasp of the Undying. Every 4 seconds in combat, your next basic attack on a champion will deal bonus magic damage equal to 4% of your maximum health and heal you for 2% of your maximum health and permanently increase your health by 5. Um, just like most of the things in this path, we're not going to be choosing this as Diana, but this is nice. Like, if you want to build a Bruiser Diana, you could probably go with Grasp of the Undying. Aftershock. This could also be the same for Diana if you want to build a more bruisery thing. You go in with your E, and you get bonus MR and magic, or bonus MR and armor, and then you explode, dealing magic damage. So if you build a Void Staff and stuff, this will do a little bit more damage. And it scales based on maximum health. So again, not really made for Diana at all. Definitely not Braum. Yeah, this is just the Braum W. It's a support thing. You don't need to worry about that one. So, the strength, that's like one of the other paths within the resolve tree. After casting a summoner spell, gain 15% tenacity and slow resistance for 10 seconds. Additionally, 10% tenacity and slow resistance for each summoner spell on cooldown. This lets Irelia reach 97% tenacity. That's all I have to say. We're not going to be using this tree much. This could be used, but again, it scales from maximum health. So I'm trying to get through the tank tree as fast as possible to get to the more assassin slash AP tree. These are all nice. You guys could play around with them if you see any like funny tanky builds, then maybe it could be good, but these are all shit. I'll stop on it for a second. I'm not going to read them all out. You guys can, if you want to see them, then check it out. And I'll also leave a link to this page where you can look at this all on in the description. Although they are coming out tomorrow, so we're getting there soon. Um, this could be nice, more maximum health, but again, this tree is not for us. This is for the Scion, the Braum, the Alistar, the all those like tanks. All right, so on to domination. This tree could be interesting for us. It will give you 11 AD or 18 AP adaptive. So what that means is that if you have mostly AP scaling, you will get ability power. I'm not quite sure how this will work on the likes of Akali and Katarina, but that remains to be seen. But that's what the adaptive means, just in case any of you were wondering. Okay. Electrocute. Here's our 5 times stronger Thunderlords, which I could see Diana using this. Hitting a champion with 3 separate attacks, so you could auto QR, passive QR, QWR. We have a lot of ways to proc this, and this is probably like I haven't seen the other trees yet. I haven't seen any of these further than this one, pretty much. So what I see from this is from at least so far, this is the best one for us that I've seen. But there are still 2 more trees I think left after this. So at level 18, we'll do 220 damage. I think adaptive damage means that if we do majorly AP damage, again, just like it says adaptive up here, it will do AP damage. So that means Void Staff and Magic Penetration will affect this. So 0.3 AP scaling, pretty good damage. We're looking at like a late game Diana build, 600 AP. We'll do about roughly like 400 Thunderlord's damage every 25 seconds. So this is going to help Diana a lot. But the problem is, I don't think these hit multiple targets anymore. I feel like this Electrocute will hit one target, which is also good. It just means that basically AD carries die a lot faster when they're against Diana. That's all. We make them go do their homework. Anyways, I forgot to say this at the start of the video. Once the runes come out, I'm going to be streaming and I'm going to be making videos and trying out different things. So if you have any requests for that, leave a comment and I'll put together a build and try it out. Predator. Enchant your boots with the active effect Predator. Predator channel, so it's a ghost blade. Again, see the cooldown on this is huge. It's good for chasing champions down or to run away. So 1.5-second channel to activate 45% movement speed, and you could do that while you're walking. The channel does not get interrupted by walking. So this could see use on Diana, but I feel like if we're going this path, we're gonna want to electrocute because this, like the cooldown on this is just too big. Like, keep in mind, guys, these are all subject to change. This is the preseason. There will be nerfs, there will be buffs. Some things won't be nerfed, and so on. So we could see ourselves do pretty decent damage with this, like 350 late game-ish, but that's still not enough. It's mostly if we wanted the extra movement speed to escape uh, ganks and stuff, but again, you need to have boots for this. So, um, okay. Champions, large minions, large monsters drop soul essence on death, collect souls to become soul charged. Your next attack on a champion or structure consumes soul charged to deal bonus adaptive damage, so again, magic damage for us. Last 20 seconds. Increased to 300 seconds. So, huh. How many do you need to become soul charged initially? Like, that's what I'm kind of curious here. Because I know it says 150 solas, so basically. Okay. I don't think there's a cap to it. I mean, I think this works like this. You kill a minion, you get 4 soul essence, which means that you can proc this for 20 seconds. So if you keep killing things within 20 seconds, it will keep stacking and refreshing the duration of soul charge, is what I assume. And then you can increase this to 300 seconds after collecting 150 soul essence. 80 damage plus 0.2 AP, so 120 late game extra, so 300 damage plus soul essence, 450. But this is not a. Oh, it deals adaptive damage as well, so void stuff would affect this. This could be interesting for jungle Diana. Just gonna keep that there. I'm not really gonna go into it more right now, but this could, yeah, this could definitely become a thing. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll test it out. Cheap Shot. Damaging champions with impaired movement or actions deals 12 to 30 bonus true damage based on level, 4-second cooldown, activates damage occurring after the impairment. I don't think this is good. It's a great rune or whatever, but it's not good on Diana because our E has such a long cooldown early game that we don't get to utilize this in lane that much. But it is still trade. So I'm assuming that, okay, I don't know how this works yet. I haven't tested any of these in game. I'm assuming if we pop our E, right, we displace them or impair their movement by slowing them. All of our spells and auto attacks will deal extra true damage. Like, if it works that way, then maybe we could. So we could see, like, in lane, we could easily do 60 to 70 true damage every time our E is up. That's pretty nice. Okay, that could see some use. Taste of Blood. Heal when you damage an enemy champion. So this is basically to counter Cheap Shot. Got it. Heal when you damage an enemy champion. Healing for 18 to 35. Skills with AP. Ooh. but it's on a 20-second cooldown. Not that good. After exiting stealth or using a dash, leap, blink, or teleport, dealing any damage to a champion grants you 10 lethality and 8 magic penetration. Ooh. Hello. This will affect our ultimate, obviously. That's a dash. Huh. So we could get 8 magic penetration. Again, it's still quite low. It depends if we're gonna be using this tree of things. Wait, why did I do that? Sorry. Oops. There we go. No, I lost it. Go back. Well, that's a professional video right there. Okay, we're back. It's only 8 magic penetration, 5 seconds for 5 seconds. Yeah, maybe. This could see some use, but if we're taking the domination path, I feel like we're gonna go cheap shot. That's just my first impression, but obviously the 8 magic pen could also be nice. But the problem with that is that we cannot use the 8 magic penetration until level 6, whereas with cheap shot we can use that at level 3, because usually you take E level 3 on Diana, especially mid lane. Every level now after the changes. Okay, moving on to tracking. Zombie ward. After killing a ward, a friendly zombie ward is raised in its place. Additionally, when your wards expire, they reanimate as zombie wards. Zombie wards are visible, last for 180 seconds, and don't count towards your ward limit. That's pretty interesting. Sorry guys, by the way, I'm sniffling a bit. I'm sick. This could be useful. But again, not really. We don't know if we're see. This is like the assassin path, but there's also another path below here as well. We'll see. Enter a brush to summon a Poro. After a brief channel, the Poro will stay behind to give you vision until you summon a new one. They're scared away. It's a fluffy boy. Nice. Interesting. Not really much to say. It's just vision things. Collect eyeballs for champion and ward takedowns. Gain an adaptive bonus of 0.6 AD or 1 AP per eyeball. I mean, if you get 20 kills, that's 20 AP. I mean, nobody's going to complain about 20 AP, right? So that could be nice. That could be fun to play around with. It's mostly the keystones that I can comment on because we don't really know how all the other ones will work. Hunter. Okay. Heal for a percentage of damage dealt by your abilities. Heals for 2.5% plus 2.5 per bounty hunter stack. Earn a bounty hunter stack the first time you get a takedown on each enemy champion. Healing reduced to 1/3 for area of effect abilities. Damn it. See, this sounds so good, right? It sounds so good. The problem is our Q, W, and passive all count as AoE abilities, so this will not actually help us a lot. Always ready. Gain 10% active item cooldown reduction plus an additional 6% per bounty hunter stack, including. Oh ho ho! Oh boys, Sonya's is back, baby. Sonya's is back. Ooh, so you could get 12, 24. You get 30. You could get 40% item CDR. Huh. That is really good for Sonya's. Oh, that's really good for Sonya's. Damn. Yeah, if we're going this path, we're definitely gonna have to take this one. This also has interesting interactions. I think Sonya's cooldown is 120 seconds, meaning that if we take 40% of that, that's going to be like 12, 24, 48 seconds taken off. So we're down to 84-second cooldown, which is really good for Sonya's. This is a really good thing for Diana, especially in certain matchups. So be wary, be on the lookout for Ingenious Hunter. Relentless Hunter, gain 8 out of combat movement speed plus 8 per bounty hunter stack. Rengar, he wants this one. I don't think this one's going to be for us. I think that Ingenious Hunter is always going to be better. Something we could keep in mind here is that this will also take 10 seconds cooldown off of Proto Belt, I think it. Wait, Proto Belt is 40 seconds. Hang on. No, I did the math wrong. It would be 16, it would be 20 second less, so we would go down to a 25-second cooldown Proto Belt as well if we get this maxed out. That's nice. Okay. So let's recap. In Keystones, Electrocute is good. Duck Harvest could be good. We'll see by testing. In Malice, Cheap Shot, probably always going to be the case if we're going here, but again, Sudden Impact is also viable. Tracking, probably good. Like, they're all pretty cool. They're all unique vision kind of thing, so pick whichever one you like, but I feel like the Zombie Ward might be the best one. And then Hunter, Ingenious Hunter, definitely. Okay, so let's move on to Precision. Oh, boys, we have our attack speed back. If we pick this tree. Hitting an enemy champion with 3 consecutive basic attacks deals 30 to 120 bonus adaptive damage based on level. Makes them vulnerable, increasing damage they take by 12% from all sources for 6 seconds. See, this sounds very good. However, 3 consecutive basic attacks, which means that we cannot use our abilities on the champion to gain this bonus. Damn, it sounds so good. I mean, we could Q R3 auto and then QR for more damage. I mean, it's viable. It's definitely viable. But yeah, definitely don't think we're gonna be taking this one. Lethal tempo. 1.5 seconds after damaging a champion, gain 30 to 80% attack speed based on level for 3 seconds. Attacking a champion extends the effect to 6 seconds with a 10-second cooldown. This could have some fun builds. We could get some fun builds with this one, but I still don't think this is going to be viable for Diana. Keep in mind, guys, when I'm saying something's viable or not, I'm talking about Diana. Okay, attacking and moving builds up energy stacks. Add 100 stacks, your next attack is energized. Energized attacks heals you for 5 to 50 plus AP scaling, so we could get to like almost 200 healing at late game. And give movement speed. It's a cool idea for like sustain, but Diana's not taking this one, I feel. Okay, Heroism. Overheal. Excess healing on you becomes a shield for up to 10% of your total health. Shield is built up from 30% of excess self-healing, or 300% of excess self-healing from allies. Takedowns restore 15% of your missing health, and grant 25 additional gold. I feel like this is the support tree. I don't know. There might be... Actually, there's 5 trees. I just realized there's inspiration as well. Okay. So this is like the kind of self-healing, like kind of like Vladimir is gonna like this. Definitely gonna like this. For 5 seconds after gaining a level or takedown, any mana you spend is fully restored. So yeah, this is not anything Diana's gonna take, really. Legend Electricity, gotta go fast, gain 3% attack speed plus an additional 1.5 for every legend stack, max 10 stacks, so you could get 15, you could get 18% attack speed extra. Why is there attack speed? I mean, this is, oh right, this is the AD carry tree. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. This is the AD carry tree, I think. A lot of tenacity. But I'm just gonna go through these real quick. We're not taking this path on Diana, sadly. Deal 10% more damage who have less than 40% health. Interesting. Bigger doesn't mean better. Deal 4% more damage to champions with 150 more max health than you, increasing to 10% at 2,000 more health. Holy shit. I mean, that's only gonna work on like Cho'Gath and Scion. Hello? Well, I mean, I guess it's an 80 carry tree, so they don't have that much health. Deal 5 to 12% increased damage to champions while you are below 60% health. Max damage gained at 30%. This is a really 80 carries are going to be pretty strong in this one. But yeah, I don't think Diana's doing any of these, so we're going to move on to sorcery. 15 AD or 25 AP. So we get 25 base AP. This is probably maybe the one we are going to choose. We'll see. Your attacks and abilities send AoE to a target, damaging enemies or shielding allies. Damage 20 to 60 plus 10 AP, plus 0.1 AP. So that's roughly 60 if we have 600 AP. So 120 damage. Shields. This is like a Lulu fucking tree. Sorry about my language. um, we're not taking that. Damaging a champion with an ability hurls a comet at their location, or if Arcane Comet is on cooldown, reduces its remaining cooldown. Okay. Adaptive damage. Oh, this is the poke mage tree and stuff. Sounds nice. Adaptive damage 100, so roughly 220. 20 to 8 sec. Whoa. That's pretty insane. That's a lot of poke for mages. Jesus. Phase Rush. Hitting an enemy champion with 3 attacks or separate abilities within 3 seconds grants 15 to 40% movement speed. The way they word it like this, 3 attacks or separate abilities, is so that, for example, one Diana W will not proc this. It used to work on the like with Thunderlords, like REW used to like count as 3 different hits. So you get 15 to 40% movement speed, duration for 3 seconds, cooldown 15. Additionally, melee champions gain 75% slow resistance. I still don't feel like these are good enough to give up our electrocute from the domination tree. Artifact. Nullifying orb. When you take magic damage that would reduce your health below 30%, gain a shield that absorbs 40 to 120 magic damage based on level. 0.1 AP scaling. 60 seconds. This is good for like the squishy mages, and this is going to be really something that Diana in lane will need to get used to, because the mages are going to have this probably. Um, yeah, mages are going to have this, and that means that we're going to have to need more damage. Which obviously now that magic resistance runes are gone, Diana gets a little bit of a buff. Because Diana's base damage is relatively high in lane, like her spell base AP damage and stuff, with high scaling as well. So with magic resistance runes being gone, that's going to help Diana a little bit in lane. Every 60 seconds, your next ability used has its mana or energy cost refunded and restores 8% of your missing mana or energy. That's going to be annoying to deal with. 10 points of Demacia. Your ultimate... Oh no. Oh, we would want this one. Your ultimate's cooldown is reduced by 5% each time you cast your ultimate. Its cooldown is further reduced by 2%, so we could get 15% extra cooldown reduction on our ultimate. I don't know how this all works, if we can choose this, like... I don't know how, like, if we choose a keystone from one of the other trees, if we can choose something else from other trees and the other ones. I'm not sure how it all works, if there's anything we could pick from other trees. Guess we'll have to see. Or if you guys know the answer to that, please comment below. Excellence, perfect 10, gain 10% cooldown reduction when you reach level 10. Each percent of CDR exceeding the CDR limit is converted to an adaptive bonus of... Oh my goodness. So, if we were to go... So this means that if Diana takes this for example for whatever reason, if you go above the CDR cap, you get 20 AP for the item as well, which is useful. Gain 10% CDR at level 10, that's nice as well. Celerity, gain 4% increased movement speed and add 8% of your bonus movement speed to your AP or AD. Whoa. That means like if you take this Lichbane gets a really good value. Like Lichbane, Ludens. Like if we want to go some crazy AP builds, we could go for the sorcery tree. Um, Definitely worth trying out. While above 70% health, gain an adaptive bonus of up to 24 AD or 40 AP based on level. That's useful. So you could like go for some insane burst with a lot of AP. That's nice. So what this is going to mean, guys, is that if we're in lane and someone has absolute focus, we need to keep them below 70% health with our Q. Keep them poked out a little bit. Um, okay, power. Scorch. Your next ability hit sets champions on fire, dealing 30 to 60 bonus magic damage based on level after 1 second with 20-second cooldown. Yeah, I don't see us taking that. Get your floaties. Water walking. Gain 25 movement speed and an adaptive bonus of up to 18 attack damage or 30 ability power based on level when in the river. That's nice. Every 10 minutes gain ability power or attack damage adaptively. So, at 10 minutes, we get 5 8 AP. I mean 8 AP. Oh. Huh. How does the scale, like, how does this work? Oh, okay. So every 10 minutes we gain AP. So I'm guessing at 10 minutes we just get bonus 8 AP, and then at 20 minutes we get. Okay, I think I see how it works. Not really, though. Well, I guess it doubles it and we keep the 8, so it goes to 24, like 16 plus 8, go to 24, maybe. Then it doubles here, then it doesn't double here. This all works really weird, but all in all, we can get some nice AP from the 168 AP at 60 minutes. Oof, Jesus. I mean, okay, alright. Um, as I said, if we go this path, I haven't done the testing. In theory, we could go some crazy full AP builds in here. So if we look through this again, since I feel like this tree is relatively viable in some way or another, so we have some AP things, probably the Arcane Comet or the Phase Rush. Those are two both useful, I think. I don't think the Airy here is worth it. I mean, maybe the Shield is nice as well. Shielding allies. Does this mean it shields every ally for 80 plus 0.25 AP? That could be pretty beast. Okay, so we could get some damage or cooldown reduction. See, if we want to go like a full AP build, I feel like you're going to want to go sorcery. But I think the most useful build is probably going to be from domination, just as a point effect. We could get some nice AP here, though. So, that's it for that. So let's roll over to inspiration. Okay, so here is. Oh. Wait. Wait, hello? How does this work? So are you telling me we could get. I'm very confused right now. Like, outwit mere mortals, inspirations about using creative tools and bending some rules. Okay. Alright. Let's go through it. This sounds nice. Unsealed spellbook. Gain a summoner shard at 2 minutes and another every 6 minutes after maximum 2 shards. Oh, right. Every 6 minutes after that. Okay. While near a shop, you can exchange one summoner shard to replace a summoner spell with a different one. Summoner spell cooldowns are reduced by 25%. You're a wizard, Harry. Buying Smite won't grant access to Smite items, and you cannot have two of the same summoner spell. I'm going to come up with a little theory here for us, guys. Start with Teleport, push the wave 3 times, get our first Summoner Shard, go to base, teleport back, get a Summoner Shard, swap that for Ignite, so we have Ignite at level 6, go for a kill, and then once we get a kill, we can later on swap it at 8 minutes. We can then swap to teleport again. We could keep doing that, and we could keep every time our flash goes on cooldown, we can swap it for Ghost, so we have something. This could be very good for Diana, because Ignite is a very good summoner spell for Diana, but teleport is just too important because. But what if we can start a game with Ignite and then keep swapping between Ignite and teleport? That's something I would like to see working. Sounds fun. I'm gonna test that one out when it comes out. Basic Glacial Augment. Basic attacking on champions slows them for 2 seconds. The slow increases in strength over its duration. Melee attacks slow up to 40 to 50%, slowing a champion with active items shoots a freeze ray through them, freezing the nearby ground for 5 seconds and slowing all units inside by 50%. That sounds annoying. Oh boy. After using an ability, your next attack on a champion grants bonus gold. There's a chance you'll also gain a consumable. When they say consumable, does that mean we could get elixirs from that at past level 9? Be interesting to test out. This is something that will definitely need testing. I can't really... Like, the unsealed spellbook sounds fun. So what I can see here is that we could probably choose. So if we chose Inspiration along with one of the other ones, we could get the 27 AP as well. Or we could choose Inspiration plus Precision for our attack speed. There are some things here that we could play around with. Hextech Flash Traption. Jesus. While Flash is on cooldown, it is replaced by Hex Flash. Channel for 2 seconds to blink to new locations. 20-second cooldown goes on a 10% cooldown when you enter champion combat. Hello? League of Legends? We could just go over walls and stuff. Really? Really, Riot? Total Biscuit? Come on. Riot, please. Fresh from the oven. Biscuit delivery. Gain a total biscuit of everlasting will every 3 minutes until 12 minutes. Biscuits restore 15% of your missing health and mana. Consuming any biscuit increases your mana cap by 14 mana permanently. Champions without mana restore 20% missing health instead. This could be nice. This is useful. Perfect timing. Start the game with a commencing stopwatch that transforms into a stopwatch after 6 minutes. Stopwatch has one-time use stasis effect. Reduces the cooldown of Sonya's Hourglass, Guardian Angel, and Gargoyle Stoneplate by 15%. That's interesting. Tomorrow. Oh boy. Magical footwear. You get free slightly magical boots at 10 minutes, but you cannot buy boots before then. For each takedown, you acquire the boots 30 seconds sooner. Slightly magical boots give you 10% plus 10 movement speed and upgrade for 50 gold less. What? Okay. Is that like the level 3? Is that like the level 1 boots? Like the 300 gold boots? Could be. Oh, right, you get the level 1 boots and then you can later on upgrade them to something else. Okay, I get that. You can enter debt to buy items. The amount you can borrow increases over time. Hey, PTSD for anyone who's been to university. There you go. 50 gold lending fee. Debt limit 150 plus 5 per minute. That's small. That's just if you want like potions or something. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I wouldn't take this to be honest. If I was going to take, we'll see. Minion Dematerializer. Oh boy. Start the game with 6 minion dematerializers that kill and absorb lane minions instantly. Minion dematerializers are on cooldown for the first 155 seconds of the game. Absorbing a minion increases your damage by 4% against that type of minion permanently, plus an extra 1% for each additional minion of that type you absorbed. Singed with like a word. I'm just saying. Okay. Beyond Cosmic Insight, either 5% cooldown reduction, increased 5% maximum cooldown reduction, Summoner spell cooldown reduction, or item cooldown reduction. Interesting. We could go with any of these. No way, this is all of it. Oh right, okay. You get 5% to all of the cooldowns. Okay, I thought we would choose. Okay, that's pretty good. Um, 80 kilometers an hour. Gain 10% movement speed towards nearby allied champions that are movement impaired or enemy champions that you impair. 100 units. That's pretty good, to be fair. Celestial Body. You're a star. 100 permanent health. Deal 10% less damage to champions and monsters until the 10-minute mark. That's good for scaling champions, having a little bit extra health. I don't know what to say about these. They are all yet to be tested, but I think that we're going to go to Domination, and we are definitely going to be taking Electrocute as our keystone. I think either that or the Summoner spell from Inspiration. Yeah, swapping Summoner spells could be useful. Real quick, we're going to look to champions, and we're going to go to Diana real quick. For this patch, Diana gets increased base health. That's nice. Health growth, increased health growth, because a lot of us go health per level runes. That's what they're fixing here. And gives us base armor. This is good, because this means that we are... This is an overall really good buff for Diana. I would like to see attack speed here, but overall this is a pretty good buff for Diana. Just wanted to throw that in here. And before we do anything else, we're going to look at if there's any items that get changed that we would like to comment on as junglers or for junglers. Now, additionally, gains 15% attack speed for 2 seconds. Okay, so this could help Diana with early jungle clears. We could just take Hunter's Machete. That could make up for... Yeah, this could make up for losing the attack speed runes, so we could go with Hunter's Machete for the jungle. I think that's all, really. Sonia's Hourglass. Cost is unchanged. They're changing from Fiendish Codex, Seeker's Arm Guard, plus Stopwatch. Okay. So they're adding a third item. That's actually kind of good, because then you don't have to stack up 800 gold to finish the item. I think that's all there is for this patch for us to think about. Extra magic penetration on Sork Shoes, more magic penetration on Void stuff. This is overall really good buffs for Diana. So my last thoughts before I close out this video is that I don't think Diana's going to change much. I mean, apart from us losing the ability to use attack speed runes on demand, I think that Diana is going to remain the same, perhaps become stronger. We'll see. There are some other masteries or runes that make it harder for Diana to lane, for example. But yeah, definitely will be fun to test these out, and I can't wait to go get a drink because I've been talking for 14 minutes. Okay, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching. And if you want to suggest me some builds or mastery/runes to try out in the preseason, feel free to let me know. I'm willing to give it a go. Alright guys, have fun testing all these changes. They're coming tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, peace out.